Then, just when Cesar thought he'd seen it all,
If it's moving quickly, he is moving after it.
this is Cesar 911. Cesar's next 911 call is from Michael, whose neighbor's 7-year-old Lakeland Terrier is anything but neighborly.
Michael,
Cesar,
how are you?
great.
Thanks for meeting me here, man. This is beautiful.
Thank you for
I
coming.
like it. So how can I help you?
I'm here to talk about my neighbor's dog. He goes from being a friendly, loving dog to a switch flips and he's nuts. Just absolutely loses controls. He's biting whatever is near him. When things get a little bit too aggressive with Bonnie, my dog, her initial reaction is to sort of turn away.
Avoid the situation.
Right. Unfortunately, what happens is Caper does not stop, and so he'll continue to go after her. There was one occasion where Bonnie was hanging out with Caper. Leanne had let Bonnie and Caper out into the yard and sort of left them alone. About 15 minutes later, she went out to find Caper lying in a pool of his own blood, nearly dead. What happened was Caper went after Bonnie.
Yeah.
She tried to walk away, and when he kept going after her, she defended herself.
Wow.
I felt terrible that my dog fought back against Caper, but he is relentless. He just keeps instigating and instigating. I'm concerned that it will happen again.
This is why I'm hoping that you can help, because something has to change.
If Leanne was not actively taking steps to solve this problem, I absolutely would call the landlord. I don't want to put anybody out of their home, but I have to be able to live comfortably in my home as well.
Caper!
And so I would absolutely have her evicted.
Leanne is bringing Caper to the park today, and I'm hoping that you can kind of get a sense of what his behavior is.
Yes.
I think you're going to be able to see the full-blown Caper.
Let's go.
Excellent.
Michael has asked Leanne to bring Caper to the park to meet Cesar. Cesar watches on to observe their behavior.
No. Caper!
That's pretty bad.
Caper!
I think you need a little bit of help here. Just a little bit.
Just a little. My name is Leanne, and I have a very naughty Lakeland Terrier named Caper. I got Caper when he was 8 weeks old through a Lakeland Terrier breeder. I fell in love with Caper on the ride home from the airport when he fell asleep in my lap upside down. For the first 6 or 7 months, he was just a regular, harmless dog, and then he stopped being harmless. We would be out in a park, and another dog would get involved, and he would attack that dog. He chased cars. He would jump the fence in the backyard to go after dogs walking down the street. If Caper is in the yard when a box comes over, that box is going to be short-lived. He destroys them. If it's moving quickly, he is moving after it. There was an incident recently where Caper bit a child. She was around 2 years old. She was walking with her parents, and Caper ran in and bit her. I remember being so sick about it. I was afraid that I was responsible for a child that was going to grow up and be afraid of dogs. My neighbor Michael's concerns about Caper's behavior are entirely legitimate. Caper did provoke a pretty massive dogfight with his pit bull, and he has the right to call the landlord and complain. It is not a question of if, it is a question of when Caper is going to do something that has really huge consequences, whether that is someone being hurt, whether that is me being sued, and possibly someone requiring that Caper be put to sleep. I don't want to live with that fear, and I don't want Caper to have to live with that risk.
The first thing when you have so much excitement is actually just to slow it down a little bit. Obviously, he's on a high level, but then you're in a high level of tension.
That's my life.
Oh, okay, well, let's go for a little walk. Let's bring the skateboard. All right. So he wants to attack it.
Yes.
So first I'm gonna just walk with it, and slowly I'm gonna put him on the ground. We'll come back. Caper is definitely an excited dog, so I just wanna start reconditioning him to stop associating the skateboard with excitement. So what I'm doing is desensitizing, having him right next to him. Look. Let him experience it. Hey. Hey. Caper responded to my corrections very well, but I needed to see how you do when the skateboard is moving. Right next to us. Just roll it right there. This is good. This is really good. There you go. Hey. Really good. That's better. That's way better. Yes, way better. Very good. All right, let's go back to the owner.
Okay, here they come.
Just don't say anything, just walk in, join us. Let's keep going on a little walk.
So his tail is under. He seemed afraid. When Cesar brought him back, he seemed very afraid, and that made me nervous for what had happened. So I'm definitely out of my comfort zone.
If he
I don't
seems
know.
afraid, how do you feel?
I don't want him to live a fear-based life. I don't want him to be aggressive, but I also don't want him to be anxious.
If you tell him you can't move forward, then the brain is gonna go to another option. They're gonna fight, flight, and avoid. You say, we don't want fight. So right now you're seeing a flight.
And yes,
And it goes away, that's my point.
that's the part I haven't ever experienced. I only know him being
Aggressive,
or anxious and scared.
there you go. See it? So can we remove that? That is the goal.
It's hard to imagine.
Leanne expressed concern that her dog was scared, but it's one step at a time. Fight, flight, avoidance, surrender. Obviously, we want surrender. That's gonna make him a happy dog. Now I get Caper, probably his first correction ever. He got a little confused, so instead of attacking, he actually moved away from the skateboard. That is flight. He's going through the right process, the right steps, but Leanne needs to get on board because she's too scared herself to help this dog. Caper's problem is clear. He has an owner that is too scared to teach him how to behave. In fact, her fear intensifies his excitement.
I do not have calmness with Caper because I'm terrified of what will happen.
I get it, but I'm just
But
telling
now
you.
you're showing me
Yeah.
that there's the possibility for the future for it
Now-
not to be, him not to be a danger to himself and others.
Because the miracle is gonna be, can you let that go?
Okay, so what's my homework?
I can't give you homework because you need supervision.
Okay,
Once you develop a better understanding, and then I can give you homework because the fear has paralyzes you.
that
You-
that sounds
so
like the
you
right way.
need support because you can't do it by yourself. It's not fair to ask you to do something by yourself. It's not fair. You get it?
Yeah. I'm definitely grateful that Cesar recognized that I should not be left to my own devices at this point. I need repetition, and then I'll have confidence to correct Caper and point him in the right direction rather than confuse him. Thank you.
Yes. The next miracle is coming.
Okay, after I take a nap.
Yeah, take it out.
Come on, buddy.
Caper, see you later, dude.
The next day, Cesar heads to Leanne's apartment to work with Caper.
$14.51.
Caper! Caper!
Oh, brother. How are you? How are you? So what happens here? What do you do? How do you stop him? It's not even good for him.
I don't.
Well, let's change the roles, can we?
Yeah.
I'll go in there,
Okay.
and then you come and knock on the door so you see how will I address the situation.
Okay. Cesar shows up, and of course, Caper goes nuts as always. I'll be amazed if Cesar can stop him.
Okay, now you can knock on the door.
You're gonna come out?
I'm gonna be you.
Okay,
I'm
just
polite. I'm not gonna leave you outside like. So here, this is when you connect. Hey, I'm not okay with that. So before I open the door, sit down, stay. Before I open the door, I have to make sure my dog is already in a better state of mind so I can go meet my guest. So I want my dog there. Come into your house.
Cesar changed the energy instantly. He just walked in, and it was instantly a different energy, and I felt calm, and I could see that Caper also felt calm.
So what happened before I went, I actually addressed it, and he was excited. I'm not okay with that. Then I followed through, right? So he relayed me opening the door with a calm submissive state. Once I start doing this thing right there, you gotta be careful because they can redirect that. That's when they go and bite whatever they have available.
No dancing.
No dancing. No, this is beyond dancing. This is like a tornado. You know?
Tasmanian devil.
Tasmanian devil moment. All right, I go outside, we practice what you learn.
Okay.
I tell Leah how to correct Caper, and Caper has actually responded very well. Now I just want her to control her nerves and to stay calm and to correct her dog when I ring the bell. Hi, Leon. How are you?
He's running away from me.
Oh, who? Your boyfriend? Follow through. Oh, yes.
Well, as long as people don't mind waiting.
Well, you know, why would I mind waiting when you can tell me as a friend, I'm working with my dog. And look at this. Look right there. Can you see it? What is he doing?
Chilling.
That's right. Call him.
Caper. Hi, buddy.
Right there. Right there. You can ask him to stay. There you go. There you go.
Is that okay that he
Oh,
went?
fantastic.
Okay.
That's what I wanted. Caper, come here, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy.
Look at the
Yes.
tail go.
That's a good boy. I like that, Caper. So that becomes a boundary. This is a fence for boundary purposes. But it's not upset.
No, he's totally fine. I get it. I was really worried about scaring Caper, but now I see he's just calm. I've been the scared one, but I'm working on it.
The homework, the walk, just walk around, just to be around what you normally avoid. You know, strollers, bicycles, skateboards, rollerblades, any kind of wheel you can think of. And the doorbell, that would be great.
Okay. I went into this hoping that Caper and I could have a different relationship and that I could have a better life. In addition to that, I feel like Cesar has given me a way to live a calmer, less anxious existence.
All right, we see each other again. Do your homework and have fun, most importantly. Don't worry about the fear thing.
All right.
All right, girl.
Take care.
Yes.
See you soon.
After 2 weeks of practicing on her own, Leanne and her neighbor Michael meet Cesar at the DPC to go over her homework.
When I first met Leon, Caper was absolutely out of control. He was chasing, he was biting, tearing up the mail, you name it, he was doing it. Leon had a great breakthrough last time I saw her, so I hope she kept it up without me.
I'm ready.
How we doing? How we doing?
I'm a little nervous.
Okay, boy.
We're working on that one.
He really wants that skateboard.
He wants it.
Very good, I like that. You're asking him to look at you before you actually touch the skateboard. That was really good, yeah. So now, the package.
Oh, yeah. That's the Caper I know.
This what she's doing right here is really good. This is really good. This is really good right there. There you go.
That's great.
Thank you.
Yes. Doorbell guest. Love it. Love how calm you are. Very good.
That is just astounding.
Good?
I don't think good is a big enough word because you're gone from a dog that is definitely not an easy case to handle, but you managed to go into a surrender state. And now that you have direction and you've seen that it works, you know, it's just a matter of time.
Do I seem more calm?
I'm like, ah, yeah, as soon as you get out of the car.
Cesar's feedback was really validating. It's been hard work. I know the hard work is going to continue, but I can do it, I will do it, and Caper and I will be better for it.
You're doing fantastic. It worked out really good.
When I asked Cesar to come and help us, I was just at my wit's end. And just based on all the progress that Caper and Leanne have made,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I think that it's certainly going to be a more relaxed atmosphere around the neighborhood. You know, people aren't going to worry about how Caper is going to behave.
Michael, thank you very much.
Cesar,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Caper, come on.
Bye.
Any others that want to come? Let's go.
For me today, Caper shows his ability to let go. And I'm hoping that Leah can do absolutely the same thing. Dogs are not students, they are teachers. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and join me on my mission of better humans, better planet.